Hey everyone, welcome to another Anime Kingdom review. See by the title below, yes, it's on episode 16 of Recreators, and yes, I know I'm sorry that this is pretty damn late. It's just, my reason for that is it's an understandable one, and it pretty much, I have not had internet for the past several days, and I know for a fact that pretty much most of us have, felt how it feels to just not have internet for days, and honestly, it just sucks. But pretty much there was a problem going on, and I just didn't have internet for several days, and I'm only starting to watch all the anime that I've been missed now. Sure, I could have watched it on my phone, use my 4G and stuff, but I like to watch it and then instantly make a review after that, so it's still fresh in my mind and everything. So that's why I haven't even been able to watch the new episodes yet until now. So it's not like I wanted to wait this long. It's not like I wanted to, okay, guys? But yeah, let's get on to how I felt about this episode. Honestly, I wasn't really planning on making a review for this episode, all considering the fact that it pretty much was mostly a fan service episode. But there are some things that I wanted to talk about that happened at like the very end of the episode, the second half. The first half was much more of a, I would dare say, a filler. It's just your obligatory, hot spring or beach episode. There's always in an anime, there's always an onsen episode, there's always a beach episode, and that's what we got in this one. And it's not like it was a full-blown fan service. It's not like it was like, oh my gosh, is this what Recreators have become and everything? Sure, it showed some, underwater, and got to see some under opie and everything like that, a couple of that here and there, but it wasn't really a huge focus. It wasn't like they were just throwing fan service out at us and everything. So overall, I thought it was okay. It was funny. There was a ton of funny moments in this episode. But overall, the first half I don't really want to talk about, because it honestly, like I said, it was more of just a filler fan service. It makes sense that they are having this kind of moment with each other, because the next day everything starts, is going to begin. They need a little bit of time to relax and kind of just, take a step back before everything goes to shit, because we know everything is going to go to shit in these next couple episodes. But yeah, so it's okay for them to have this episode. I thought it was an okay, hot springs kind of episode. They didn't really full on throw fan service down our throats, so I thought it was honestly okay. I know that there were some people that are like, what the hell, this is like a filler pretty much, kind of, but I consider it more of a transition into what's gonna happen. Sure, you can kind of consider it a filler, but I kind of consider it just transitioning to the point where it makes sense. After all this hard work, everyone wants to relax, take a step back before everything goes bad. So that's why I thought it was okay. I thought it made sense to do that. Plus, the second half of the episode is what I really wanted to talk about, which is, of course, about the whole elimination festival is finally beginning. Super hyped up, super crazy, huge arena with everyone in there, huge, like, crazy introduction of everything setting up. Sota is in the crowd. I'm guessing that something is going to go wrong, where Sota is going to have to do something crazy in the crowd to get everyone to believe in, when they're watching this and everything. Because maybe, it doesn't come to the terms where people are accepting it as much, and he's going to have to do something crazy. I'm not too sure what, but it's the only explanation I can get for him being separate from everyone else. It just makes sense, like him being center stage with everyone, all the whole crowd there. Something's bound to happen, and he's going to have to fix it somehow, because obviously he is our main, one of our main characters, and I've been wondering, when are they going to really, I don't know, when is he finally not going to be irritating everything? And slowly he's getting better and better and better. He's helping out with all this stuff as well. And I have a feeling that there's going to be something pivotal that he's going to have to change and fix and help out. And that's probably going to happen somewhere in that stadium. So it should be interesting to see what's going to happen, how he's going to do it and everything. And if that even does happen, because I just can't see it not happening. It doesn't make sense why he would, besides the fact that, yeah, I could see him wanting to be up there with the crowd and everything, but it would make more sense for him to be with the rest of them, getting ready for any contingency plans that need to be done in the meantime and everything. But yeah, super hyped up. We got to see Celestia get her mech back and everything. Rui ready in his giant ass mech. It was like giant mech, then a smaller mech, and then of course this Yuya at the bottom with, looks like his sword ability, like he hit his super strong ice move, which he's gonna need everything he can when he has to go up against his rival, which his rival still has the whole ghost, whatever you call it, spirit thing that they have around him. So without Yuya having that, that's going to be a huge disadvantage when he has to fight him. And that brings me to another thing, is that we didn't even get to see Magane in this, so I'm guessing she's going to obviously be in there. It should be exciting to see what she's gonna do, because literally you have two sides, and then she's just like not on either side. She's just literally the chaos, and she's gonna do something probably damn crazy where none of us are gonna expect, and she'll be like, holy shit, one moment it looks like she's helping this side, the next moment she's helping that side, the next moment she's just screwing over everyone. I can honestly see that, and that's probably the part I'm most excited for, just because she's such a wild card. We do not know what's gonna happen with her. And then of course they also show at the very ending with Altair with the rest of the crew. It looks definitely pretty damn badass, with all of them sitting and standing, getting ready, posed pretty much. They're pretty much posing like now the battle begins. And then of course there's the whole thing with Alistaria. Will she, betray them? Is she really planning to do that and everything? Is she really a Trojan horse? Or was her creator fooled and she's still going to be on their side? I'm not too sure, but I'm definitely excited to see what the next episodes will come about, since there's only six episodes left, I think. Yeah, 6 episodes. So this episode, of course, was much more a transition build-up episode, and it did its job. I'm pretty damn hyped up to see what's going to happen, and yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say about this episode, guys. Hope you enjoy this Anime Kingdom review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And if you did enjoy it, feel like, if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe for more content. And as always, guys, I want to hear your guys' thoughts. How did you feel about this episode? I know it wasn't the most exciting one. Like half of it, like I said, was more fan servicey, your obligatory, onsen episode. So if you don't really care for that, I mean, sure, you can feel free to comment below. But I actually rather hear about what you thought about the second half, because that part has got me hyped up. You have the whole thing with several battles going to be happening. You have the whole thing with, it looks like, Altair knows obviously exactly what's happening. Meteora isn't expecting that, so I'm predicting Altair versus Meteora. You're going to have, Celestia going up against the main character of her show as well. Then of course the rivalry between Yuya and his rival. There's just a whole bunch of things, honestly, that it just, like, I'm super excited to see how these matchups go. But yeah, feel free to comment below what you guys are excited for and everything. And yeah, that's all I gotta say, guys. So until next time, see ya.